Okay, we are going to do a new math, not really skill, because it's just something kind of fun, y'all. It is Egyptian multiplication. This is one of the ways maybe that they did their multiplication, an algorithm for them, a way of doing it. Now, I don't want you, this is not something you're going to be tested on. When you go to fourth grade, you're not going to have to remember how to do this. This is for fun because we studied Egyptians. Miss Pearson, I thought this would be fun for us to learn. Do not sweat about it though. If you do not understand it and you are just struggling with it, then it's okay. Don't worry about it. Just do this for fun. All right. So the problem is 13 times 28. You're going to write, step one here, write the first factor in the first column. Okay, so there's your first factor, straight from over here, 13. Then write a 1 under that. Then double the 1 and write a 2. Continue doubling. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. And you continue doubling until you get a number that is equal to or greater than your first factor. Okay, so the factor was 13, so we got up to 16, and that's too high, so we're going to cross that out. We don't need that. All right, step 2. You write your second factor over here. See, we're getting it from right there, 28. You write that number again, and then you double. 28 plus 28 is 56. 56 plus 56 is 112. 112 plus 112 is 224. Now, you go as far over there, or go as far down there as you have a number over here for it. Don't go, we're not going to double again because we didn't use that 16, so we don't need to do that. Now, step 3. Now you've got all these done. Step 3, circle the greatest number in column 1. Okay, so the greatest number over here is 8. You're going to then circle numbers in this column that will equal to 13, your first factor. So 8 plus 4 is 12, plus 1 is 13. So you circle those 3 that you added together. We did not use the 2, so cross it out. All right, and then because we didn't use the 2, we're going to cross out the one that is in the second factor column over here, 56. Now you're going to add the numbers in the second column that are not crossed out. All right, so we've got 28. Sliding this on up, making sure you can see. You have 28 plus 112 plus 224. And that is equal to, when you add those 3 numbers together, it is equal to 364, which is the answer of 13 times 28. And you can check that by doing either checking it with your calculator or checking it with partial products, some other way of multiplying. Okay, now we're going to try one. And it is going to be 24 times 32. Now, because I want to keep flipping back over here and making sure I'm doing each step correctly, and you may want to do this at home too, I'm going to actually write it. I'm going to get this where you can see it. I'm going to make a big chart. I just have a piece of paper. It's actually the back of a lesson plan page. And it's in my little notebook thing I keep here. Okay, now. All right, and we're going to do down the middle like this. First factor, second factor. All right, and our first factor is 24. Second factor is 32. All right, now remember, let's draw these lines here. I'm not sure how many I'm going to need, so I'll just do these, and if I have to draw more, I'll do that. Okay, so you know, first step was to write a 1, and then you keep doubling. So 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. All right. And then we know that we're not going to use the 32 because it's larger than our first factor. So cross that one out. Now, over here, we go into the second column, our second factor, 32. And then we write it again. And then we start doubling as we go down. So we have 64. It's hard for me to write right here. 64 and 64, 128, 128 and 128. And y'all do this like down here. Go 128 plus 128. Use all this room here to add all around here, okay? 256 plus 256. It's 11, and that is 512. Okay, that's as far as I need to go because I crossed out over here. Okay, next step. Starting with the largest number over here, which is 16, circle it. And then you're going to try to add up to 24. So we're going this way, adding numbers that we need. So 16 plus 8 is actually 24. So we just need those two, 16 and 8. So that's 24 there. And so we do not need these numbers. So we cross them out. And then we come over here and we cross these out that are straight across from them. And then if we add 256 and 512, we should get the answer, the product. All right, so let me see. Can you see? Yeah, you can see it over here. All right, 256 and 512 is